Hi, I'm Geeta, and we are going to play a game. And I'm Michaela. Are you ready? Let's take a look. I have owl. Who has a word starting with S? I do. I have sun. Who has a word starting with K? I do. I have key. Who has a word starting with B? I have bird. Who has a word starting with Y? I do. I have yo-yo. Who has a word starting with F? I do. I have fire. Who has a word starting with L? I have lion. Who has a word starting with T? I have tooth. Who has a word starting with W? I do. I have watch. Who has a word starting with E? I have eagle. Who has a word starting with Q? I have queen. Who has a word starting with I? I have igloo. Who has a word starting with Z? I have zebra. Who has a word starting with X? I do. I have xylophone. Who has a word starting with H? I do. I have helicopter. Who has a word starting with C? I have cat. Who has a word starting with M? Like my name, Michaela. I have mask. Who has a word starting with U? I have umbrella. Who has a word starting with V? I have volcano. Who has a word starting with N? Found it. I have nail. Who has a word starting with R? Me again. I have grapes. Who has a word starting with O? I have panda. Who has a word starting with J? Me again. I have jacket. Who has a word starting with D? I do. I have dice. Who has a word starting with A? I have apple. Who has a word starting with G? I hope you enjoyed this game, and don't forget to learn the letters. Be good for Mommy and Daddy. Bye bye.